What's going on, guys? Arcade here with a new series. If you watched my last channel update, I said there's a lot of things I want to do with the channel, a lot of series I want to create. This is one that I thought about, and it's called What Went Wrong. And this series talk about games that had a lot of hype, a lot of potential, and we discuss what made that hyped up game a failure, what made that hype game fall from its grace, or at least not live up to the hype. So for the inaugural episode of this series, what better games to talk about than Star Wars Battlefront by DICE. Let's rewind to E3 where we first heard about DICE making a Star Wars game. We all got super excited. It was like it was a match made in heaven, Battlefield plus Star Wars. It couldn't go wrong. Now that's what the original series of Battlefront was. It was basically a Battlefield Star Wars game, and we just it was just a perfect moment to see DICE versus and Star Wars come together, because it can't go wrong at all. So we the gamers got super excited. The game gained a lot of hype. Then it came out, and well, it wasn't what we thought it would be. What went wrong? Well, we thought we'd get a Battlefield game inside of a Star Wars skin, but instead we got basically a Call of Duty game and a Battlefield skin, which is not what we wanted at all. Now, before the comp faithful go crazy and get mad, I'm not insulting the game, but Battlefield and Call of Duty are different games. You have to understand that. Call of Duty is a twitch shooter, not really based on skill, very simplex, pick up and play, easy game. Battlefield is more simulation than arcade. It's about tactics, teamwork, skill. There's a huge learning curve. It's very objective heavy. Which one of those is Battlefront? Battlefront is traditionally a Battlefield-like game. But this one isn't like that. This is basically Call of Duty. It's simple. It's a twitch shooter. Battlefront isn't team based. It isn't objective heavy. It isn't skill based. It's literally a clone of Call of Duty, but in a Star Wars skin. It's a very unbalanced game with beautiful graphics. What else went wrong with the game? Well, remember when I said unbalanced just a few seconds ago? The game fails to balance the two factions entirely. The Empire is far superior to the Rebels, and for the movies that's realistic, but this is a video game, not the movies. Video games have to be balanced, in which this is not. The Empire have a number of ground vehicles that Rebels don't. And since this game failed on the team-based nature that DICE usually gives, you don't have the Rebels teaming up to take out ATSTs or AT-ATs. And some people go, well, there's star cars they give you to help out with that. Star cars are random, they're RNG. Now, you can see an ATST in a car, but the car can end up being a shield or a semi grenade. You will say, well, you can use the orbital strikes to take out AT-ATs. Again, those are part of star cars that are RNG. You can hope that you can get an orbital strike to use on an AT-AT, but you get like a thermal grenade. So it's not the star cars aren't a good way to say it's a counter for the Rebels against the Empire. You know, so how you will say then, how would you fix this issue? How would you fix keeping the Rebels as underdogs, but still having it balanced in the game? Easy. Battlefield player system. You know, medics, recon, engineers, support. Had this game had that, this wouldn't be too much of an issue, because you would have people playing as engineer, a role designed to take out and repair vehicles. This is the biggest failure of Battlefront. There isn't squad roles. There isn't no medics, there is no engineers, there is no recon, there is no support, there is no squad rules. This game should have had that, and it would have been great because if it did have that. Now, there's more that went wrong with this game. No galactic conquest, no story campaign, shitty choices for the heroes and villains. You know, having Greedo instead of Kylo, or having that one weird looking dude instead of like Obi-Wan or Rey. You know, sticking with heroes and villains, they messed up on that too. Hero cards are scattered across the map, and unless you know their spawn locations, chances are you may not even get a chance to even play as a hero at all, unless you're playing the game mode Hero Hunt or Hero versus Villain. And since some people do know the spawn locations, people tend to just camp those out or whore out the heroes. I had a game before where a guy literally spent like 10 minutes of the game sitting inside of a fighter. The second he got taken out the sky, he went to a hero and sat inside of a hero and basically just camped the hero in a control area until the end of the game. So heroes, in my opinion, should have been a kill streak. You know, get 5 kills, you get one of the heroes that use a blaster, get 10 kills, you get to use a hero that's a Jedi or Sith, or just in general be a 10 kill streak and choose between a number of heroes and villains. there has to have been a better way to do heroes and villains, in my opinion. I don't think DICE fully thought of different ways to do it and didn't think of a perfect solution. The current one is not a good solution at all. You know, bottom line, Star Wars Battlefront was a game with a lot of potential, but fell on its face. It is a beautiful game that captures the Star Wars atmosphere perfectly, but the gameplay isn't there. I think DICE didn't want it to be a Battlefield Star Wars game because they want to separate Battlefield and Battlefront. While us the fans, that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted Battlefield and Star Wars to come in once to be Battlefront. That's not what we got. And we wanted a Star Wars game that plays exactly Battlefield. We wanted that levolution, that vehicle warfare, the team-based combat, the skill, the objective-heavy game modes. That's what we wanted, but that's not what we got. So we can only hope that Battlefront 2 is that. That Battlefront 2 is, you know, what we wanted Battlefront 1 to be. We wanted this game to be. We wanted it to be a Battlefield game and a Star Wars skin. So hopefully that's what Battlefront 2 is. Now that's it for this episode of What Went Wrong. Catch you guys next week. Not sure where in the schedule this will fall. Might rotate it where it is. Just to keep things fresh. Or have it as a weekend series. Not really sure. Haven't really thought about it. Thank you all for watching though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Peace out.